3.
Going a
I
little too
love
fast
texture
on that
loss.
corner? Oh, okay. Alright, Gary, so welcome to the E.R.O.L.E Academy. So, just like I explained before, I pretty much explained how we're gonna come into the station here. Did you have any questions on that?
No.
Alright. So pretty much today's training is pretty much going to consist of multiple different things. Here in a little bit, what we're going to do is I'm going to go in and spawn a shooting course, and we're going to do a shooting course. And then after the shooting course, I'm going to take you over to the Northern District Station, where our other briefing point is, show you how we brief there. Then after that, I'm going to take you over to our driving course. And then after that, we're going to go over traffic stops, friendly traffic stops, and arriving on scene. And then after that, we're going to pretty much do like a role play type scenario where I'm gonna give you a scenario. What you're gonna do is you're gonna respond to it and pretty much role play it out. You're gonna type in chat things that you're doing. It's pretty much just gonna be like a role play type scenario. How it would be in a actual patrol.
Okay.
And then after all that, we're gonna get out of the game, and I'm gonna show you how to set up your whispers for the patrol channels. All right.
Okay. Yep.
Alright, so yeah, just like I was explaining before, pretty much to the right over there is where you're going to be exiting out of. And then you'll go to your appropriate district. I believe you're in Eastern, right?
Northern.
Northern? Right, so then you'll just leave out the exit over there. You'll go to Algonquin in the Northern District, and then you'll just resume patrol. In your interview where you explain the different subdivisions and divisions within each district?
Yes, I was.
Alright, it says pretty much you understand once you reach police officer 1, then that's when you can start joining some certain subdivisions. It doesn't matter what district that you're in, you can join any subdivision within any district. It's just that that subdivision is based out of that district. So, for example, if since you're in Northern, the Western District has Marine. So if you want to join Marine, you can. And what you would do is that you will patrol in your regular district, and then once a Marine call goes out, then you'll go to your appropriate, or go to wherever the call is at. Same thing if you wanted to join like traffic services unit, you'll still patrol your area, but then if you're needed in any other district as a traffic service unit, you're allowed to go out of district and respond to that call. So that's just to keep in mind for later reference.
Okay.
Alright, any questions on that?
Nope.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn our shooting course here, so just give me 1 second. Alright, can you see the shooting course starting to spawn up over here?
Yeah.
Alright, just give me 1 second. Also, one thing I didn't say too, when we're doing the traffic stops and the roleplay scenarios, I'm going to teach you how to call on the radio and things like that.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, I'll just finish loading, so if you're going to just step inside the shooting course here. Do me a favor, go in your weapons menu. You know how to use your trainer, correct? How to spawn your vehicle. I saw you already know how to use your uniform and stuff like that. So you pretty much know how to, alright, you know how to use LSPDFR, how to force duty and things like that, depending on what version you have. Alright, that's good. Alright, so pretty much if you can just go in and spawn a pistol and a Beretta and your weapons, and then go down to the first lane there. Alright, so welcome to the shooting course. Within the shooting course, you're going to listen to our directions, my directions only. If I tell you to holster your weapon, you're going to holster your weapon. And if I tell you to fire, that's when you're going to fire. I'm going to explain each course to you, which there's 3 pistol courses and then 1 shotgun course. So your first pistol course here, you're going to be using your regular pistol in the weapons menu, which is the silver USP pistol. This first shooting course here is going to be timed. All the pistol shooting courses are timed. The shotgun shooting course is not timed. So this first shooting course here is going to be your pistol. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 shots in the chest and 2 shots in the head. All 4 of those shots are going to be timed for 5 seconds. When you're shooting in the chest, you can only shoot in the black area, and when shooting in the head, you can only shoot in the black and white area. You understand?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to get my timer out. Alright, so you can go on holster your weapon and go to aim down range. So you understand 2 shots in the chest, 2 shots in the head, correct?
Yep.
Alright, when I say fire, then that's when you'll go and that's when your time will start, alright?
Okay.
Alright, fire. Alright, holster your weapon. Alright, that last bullet over there on the right was a little bit like in the white, almost red area, but it was still pretty good. So good job. I'm gonna move down to the second lane now. Also, you did that shooting time in 4.16 seconds. So you can go move down to the second lane now. Alright, so this shooting course is gonna be pretty much the same. 2 shots in the chest, 2 shots in the head. Within the chest in the black area, and then in the head, the black and white area. But instead, for this time, you're gonna be crouched, and it's also gonna be timed for 5 seconds. So go on and crouch for me.
Alright, give me 1 second, sir.
Alright. Alright, you go on and holster your weapon, aim down range. Once again, 2 shots in the chest, 2 shots in the head, 5 seconds. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, fire. Alright, holster your weapon. Alright, looks like your shots are a lot more closer this time too, so good job. Alright, good job. You did that in 4.43 seconds. You passed this one. You're going to go down to the next course now. Alright, so what you're going to do now is you're going to come all the way back to the fence here. Alright, you're going to face the shooting line. You're going to crouch down. Alright, this next one is going to be timed for 10 seconds. What you're going to do is you're going to shoot 10 shots in the chest, 10 shots in the head. Once again, in the chest, it's going to be in the black area. In the head, it can be in the black and white area. You have 10 seconds to shoot 20 shots. That includes your unload time also, or your reload time. Alright, any questions?
Okay. Nope.
Alright, you're going to holster your weapon. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Alright, fire. Alright, good job. Did it at 9.83 seconds, so really close, but it was good. Go on holster your weapon.
Yep.
Alright, I was watching your shots too. They're pretty consistent. Some people usually I don't know why, but they'll move around, but your shots are pretty good, consistent, so good job. So you're going to pass that course. You're going to move down to the shotgun course. Alright, so this first one is pretty much going to be a practice one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give you an example. Pretty much your goal here is not time, so you can go and take your time. Alright, so what you're going to do, when I tell you, you're going to pick up the shotgun from the table. What you're going to do is you're going to aim in the chest area. What you want to do is you want to try and keep your shotgun spread within the chest. Alright, it's not timed. You can take as much time as you need. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to shoot. And you're going to try and keep it within the chest area. It's okay if it hits the red out a little bit, but it can't be pretty much spreading all over the place. You got to keep it kind of within the circle. Alright, so pretty much kind of what it looks like that. So you're going to move down to the next lane and take your first practice shot, and then your next shot will be the real shot. Alright, we can go and put the shotgun down. Yeah, pretty much like that. That's pretty much basically all in the chest area, so good. If you want that to be your actual shot, you can, or if you want to use the last one to shoot.
I'll use the last one.
Alright, you can go and move down there then. Alright, so this one's your real one. Once again, it's not time. Just make sure you keep your spread within the chest area, and you can shoot whenever you're ready. Alright, that was good too. Hit the red a little bit on top, but once again, it was still good. It actually looks like your first shot was actually better for you. What was it better for you on your first or second shot?
It looks like the second one would have absolutely killed him.
Yeah, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, so you're gonna put the shotgun down now. That's pretty much the shooting course. So congratulations, you did pass that part. Now if you're wondering, this shoot course down here, once you Once you get a sergeant, or I'm sorry, lieutenant or above, then you can become AR trained, and this is where you do AR training. But if you join a subdivision, for an example, for a police officer one like QRT or any subdivision that requires you to have N4 training, then you'll do N4 training in those subdivisions. But if you don't join any subdivisions, you won't be able to have an N4 until you're a lieutenant above or sergeant above. Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right. Any questions so far?
Nope.
All right. So you're gonna head back over to your vehicle. I'm gonna delete this. There, you're gonna get in your vehicle. We're gonna head over to Algonquin to the San Juan station, so I can just show you that real quick, and then we're gonna go to our driving course. Don't go yet. What we're gonna do is you're gonna respond code 2 over to San Juan. Do you know where San Juan station is at 3128?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So I'm just gonna follow behind you here when I delete the objects. All right, you're gonna head over there. We're gonna go on to roll code 2.
Okay.
All right, supervisors are gonna park up here. Alright, pretty much what you're gonna do is just get out of your vehicle and just stand right where your push bumper is on the left side of the vehicle. And that's pretty much where you'll be positioned. And your supervisor pretty much do briefing here. The garage over there, that's where fire will be. And then once briefing is over and we go call in 10-8, you'll leave up the exit ramp, or the ramp side only, which is out there to Bismarck. You won't leave out to San Juan Road. Only fire leaves out to San Juan Road. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, any questions so far?
Nope.
Alright, so I just wanted to go and show you that real quick. So we're going to go ahead over to the driving course now, which is on Charge Island. And we're going to go and respond code 3 there. So, you know where Charge Island is at?
Not 100% sure.
Alright, if you go to Eastboro Bridge, if you just go to your map real quick, go over to Eastboro Bridge.
Oh, yeah, I got it now.
Alright, Charge Island, yeah, we're just going to go and go there. We're going to go and respond code 3. So, you know, it's like how we would do in a regular patrol. It's going to leave out the ramp there, and we're going to respond.
Three.
Going a little too
love
fast
texture
on that
loss.
corner? Oh, okay. Yeah, make sure you're intersection, so make sure you slow down a little bit more, because you kind of was, well, I mean, you did slow down. You said there was no vehicles, but you know, I just want to make sure, like, if you're responding going about 60, 70 on topaz, make sure you at least slow down to 20 when you get to those intersections.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind, because I know a lot of people usually forget, because it's habit just to go right through the intersections, but we always stress to slow down intersections, no matter what code you're routing. Once you get off the exit ramp, just let me pass you, and I'll show you where the beginning of the driving course is at. Alright, so right off this road here, what you're going to do is you're going to back up here, right where this light pole is at, is where it starts. Alright, so within the driving course, pretty much, you're just going to drive a circle around the island. Pretty much the time for this is 1 minute and 5 seconds. You get 1 practice run, you get 3 tries. Within the driving course, you're going to be driving code 3. Anytime that any wheel touches off the course or you hit anything, that's an automatic fail, and you don't have to do, you're going to have to retry all over again. So you can't hit anything at all whatsoever, and if you do, you have to try over again. Also, when you're going over this bridge here at the end of the course, you saw that bridge back there where we entered, or where we going over, You have to at least
Yep.
keep 2 wheels on the ground at all times when going on off of that bridge. You can't fly right over it. And um, I don't know if you ever watched that El Monte police responding in California,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can't El Monte it. So don't. At least keep 2 wheels on the
Oh.
ground. Alright, so you want to go and do practice run real quick?
They code 3 or?
Yeah, it's code 3. Also to keep in mind too, anytime you're responding any code, no matter here in the driving course or out in the street, you always pass vehicles on the left. Unless you're on the highway and you're in the right lane and other vehicles in the left lane. If they already pulled over to the left, then you can keep going on the right. But other than that, no matter what it is, you always pass the vehicle on the left. Let them pull over to the right, because traffic usually always pulls over to the right, so you don't want to pass them on the right where they're trying to pull over to, because you just want to pit them. So
Okay.
the best advice I usually give people is just when you're respond in the left lane, in the highway or the
Okay.
road, anything, so that way you can make them pull over to the right. Even if they're not pulling over to the right, slow down, let them pull over to the right, because sometimes they'll do it, sometimes they won't. It'll just cause a crash. You'll just crash when you're passing on the right most of the time. Alright, so you're just going to do a practice run. If you want me to time it, I can. If not, then I won't.
Yeah, you can time it, so
Alright.
if it's a decent practice run.
Alright, so pretty much how it works is that once you activate your sirens, I'll start the time.
Okay, just tell me when you're ready.
Alright, I'm ready. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much just how the course is. It's going to go all the way around. You did that in 1 minute and 1 second. Yeah, I know that car kind of slowed you down there. So yeah, but that's the whole purpose of the course. That's why we did it in 1 minute and 5, because if we did it without traffic, it'll be about 55 seconds to 50 seconds. So we give you that extra 10 or 15 seconds because it's vehicles. But traffic is kind of low, so you shouldn't have to worry about it too much.
Okay. So what's the passing time?
Passing time is 1 minute and 5 seconds. So I mean,
What
that
did I
practice
just get?
run. Yeah, you got 1 minute and 1.
Okay.
Alright, but yeah, that was good too, because you didn't get off the road, you didn't hit any poles or anything like that, so that was good. So this time's going to be your real run. If you're ready, I'm ready. Once you activate your sirens, that's when your time starts. Alright, going back up here, back to the pole. I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to be truthful. Did you hit that pole when you first hit that first turn?
No.
Not on your screen?
No, I didn't hit anything. I still have a perfect car on my screen.
Alright, usually if you hit a pole, your car won't be damaged, but I do see actually a dent in front of your vehicle where you would hit the pole though. Right there.
I don't see a mark. You can redo it if you like.
Yeah, you got a minute. I mean, not a minute. You got 55.57 seconds. I mean, I did see you hit a pole, so I'm just gonna make you do it again one more time. You have
Okay.
plenty of time. You still have 10 seconds left. So if you need to slow it down or whatever like that, don't stress it because you did it in the 55 seconds. Just gonna do it again. That way, yeah, just do it again because I did see you hit the pole. You might not have hit it, but I'm just gonna have you do it just one more time.
Okay. Seems reasonable.
Alright, so once again, once you activate your signs, I'm ready, and you're good to go.
Oh, that was close.
Alright, yeah, as you said, it was real close in that one turn, right? And
Yeah.
I kind of did see your like vehicle kind of slide lag, but on my screen, you literally took out 50 fences.
Oh,
But
I
I
did
mean, I can
not
tell it
even
was
touch it.
lag. I can definitely tell it was lag though. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take that as a pass. Because I mean, your driving was good. It was smooth. Your passing vehicle was on the left, and you didn't get off the course. Just you hit that pole first, and that might have been lag too. So. But it's weird because usually every training that I do, that first pole that I always see everybody hit. So, but the fence thing, I've done seen that multiple times when people lag though. So I mean, it was good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass you on that. You got the last one was 54 seconds. So that was good. All right. So I'm gonna make it daytime. And you did it at night too. So usually I don't even do the course at night. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get a civilian vehicle. Well, first I'm gonna spawn a civilian vehicle. I'm gonna show you how to do a traffic stop. I'm gonna teach you how to call on the radio, and then I'm gonna have you do it.
Can you change the time one more time?
Yeah, it should be daytime. If not, did it turn day
Oh,
for
there
you?
we go. Yeah.
Alright. You can change whatever time you want to, because I don't have it. I don't have the time frozen. So I'm just gonna. Alright, so pretty much I'm gonna show you the traffic stops, like I said, and then I want you to do it. So pretty much right now, you see on your roof, Romeo 1 is your unit number. So for right now, so that's what you're gonna use to go into radio. Actually, no, you can actually use your actual unit number because I forgot you do have one. Correct? You have a unit number, right? Bravo.
26.
Yep. So yeah, just use that then. Alright, so pretty much first, when you're doing a traffic stop, first you want to make sure you pull somebody over in a well-lit area or, a well-common area, so that way if something does happen, an officer will be able to find you pretty quickly. Don't, like, pull somebody over in an alleyway or something. And then make sure also when you pull somebody over that it's not, like, out of red light.
Your channel.
Make sure that, you pull them over once the light actually turns green, and then signal pull them over. Don't signal pull them over when the light is red in front of them, because then it's just going to have you stuck there. Alright, pretty much when you pull over a vehicle, you want to approach it, and you want to kind of angle your vehicle to where your right headlight is to your left, to the left tail light of that vehicle. And you want to kind of keep you don't want to be too close like this. You don't want to be this close, but you also don't want to be all the way back here. You want to kind of keep it in between. Alright, and then once you do that, pretty much you'll just call on the radio. It'll sound like, actually, who just joined the channel? Mike? Alright, can you be radio for me?
What?
Alright, so pretty much when you call on the radio, I'll say Alpha 2 radio track, it'll be Alpha 2 radio traffic.
Right after.
It's gonna be northbound Eastboro Bridge on a two-door black vehicle. I've got times 1.
Airport showing you out northbound on Eastboro.
Alright, and then once dispatch gets back to you and says alright, and then you approach the vehicle, have your weapon out, whatever you need to do. If it's LCPDFR call, then of course you'll just whatever you do on LCPDFR. If it's a civilian, when you pull somebody over and you're pulling over a civilian, make sure to let dispatch know to signal 1 you up to civilian channel. Signal 1 is radio or a channel frequency change. So you'll just ask for one of those, and then you'll talk to the civilian within the civilian channels. Then after that, if a civilian, you're gonna want to run their name through the radio. So pretty much, since we really don't have codes, pretty much most of it is just plain talk. So you'll just pretty much say Alpha 2 radio. Then radio will get back to you, and then pretty much you say, can I go and get a name check on a George Smith, date of birth 11/02/1976. And then they'll get back to you, and if it comes back, warn it, and then you'll do a felony traffic stop, which I'll show here in a little bit. Alright, so you understand that? Then once traffic stop is code 4, you'll just sound like Alpha 2 radio. They'll say go ahead. You say traffic stop is code 4. I'll be back 10-8. Then wait for them to pull off, and then you just pull off. Then you're 10-8. Alright, so any questions on that?
No.
That's pretty much the main facts. Is when you call on the radio, make sure you say Alpha 2 radio traffic. Saying traffic is letting them know that you're on a traffic stop, because we don't use codes for it. So let them know you're on a traffic stop. Get them ready. And then you just say your location, vehicle description, how many occupants.
No. Bravo 26 radio traffic.
Bravo 26, go ahead.
Traffic stop northbound Eastboro Bridge, Charge Island, on a black 4-door sedan. By times 1.
10-4, going to be northbound Eastboro Bridge, 4-door vehicle traffic stop. Alright, yeah, you're just going to simulate going up there. And
Yeah.
alright, so you do drive passenger side approaches. That's good too. So
I want me to call it in.
now for right now, you don't have to. We're just pretty much, you'll just ask for a name check or background check to radio and just say their name, date of birth, and let them get back to you. But we're just going to say the traffic stop's code 4. You gave him a citation, so just call back 10-8.
Bravo 26 gonna be 10 traffic stop.
10-4, Bravo 26, 10-8. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, do you know how to do a felony traffic stop?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so do me a favor, go act like you're pulling over the vehicle again, and let's say that person came back with a warrant. Alright, so once a person comes back for a warrant and a radio said so, then you just ask radio for an additional unit. Radio would then let them know that it's you're responding to a person with a warrant on a traffic stop. Then that unit already knows, bam, it's already going to be a felony traffic stop. So at that point, pretty much the unit will come and respond, and he'll kind of position his vehicle in a V shape from yours, just like this, pretty much. Alright. And then if it's LCPDFR, you'll get out, you'll have the primary officer go up to the window and order that vehicle, order the person out, and then deal with it appropriate there, arrest them or search them, whatever you need to do. But if it's a civilian in game, once again, you're going to ask for a signal 1 up to the civilian channel, and then you'll just talk to the suspect there. Pretty much some commands, you'll just tell him to get out of the vehicle, face away from you, pull him back. Sorry, disregard that. And then pull him back, arrest him, and then search him, and then you can bring him to the station. Alright, so you have any questions on felony traffic stops? Alright, so let's go and go over that. Let's start off from when you're doing a background check. Just call on the radio, do a background check, and I'm going to dispatch on the unit. I'm just going to, we're going to act like it's actual civilians, so we're going to give the made-up person commands.
Bravo 26 background check.
Bravo 26, go ahead.
It'd be a William Peterson. Date of birth 1996 of January 22nd.
10-4, stand by. Rated about 26.
Good.
If I was person gonna come back wanted out of Algonquin for weapon charges.
2-4, can you roll me 1 unit for felony?
10-4. Winning 1 unit for felony, 1420. Alright, we'll make you primary also on this. It's act like it's like a regular civilian, like if you did signal 1 up to a civilian channel.
Okay. Drive over the vehicle. Stick your hands out the window. Once you do that, I want you to use your left hand and open the door. Once you open the door, step out. Now place your hands in the air and walk back to the sound of my voice. Stop. The additional unit can go handcuff him. I got your cover.
No whisper target found.
Alright, now at that point you just pretty much search him.
No whisper target found.
Then it's pretty much once it's in, then you'll just go back to name. And then you'll call tow for the vehicle.
Bravo 26 radio.
26, go ahead.
Requesting a tow truck northbound East E.R.O.L.E Bridge. Also, scene's gonna be code 4.
10-4, single, 4 tow truck dispatch, 1421. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That was good.
Oh, and yeah.
Did your car disappear? Car disappeared from me.
Right
Okay.
when I just step out of it.
Alright. Alright, so just like what was said before in the when I was quizzing you over the SOP, when you're arriving on scene, any code 1 or code 2 calls, of course you're just gonna arrive on scene there, on the curb without your lights on. Then if it's a priority call, of course you're gonna roll up, block off roads, and do what you need to do that way. But for an example, if it's like a code 2 call to where it's maybe like a robbery in progress or burglary in progress at a building of search of sub search or some sort, goodness, what you want to do is you want to kind of park out of view so that way the suspect doesn't know that you're kind of approaching, so that way you kind of give him a surprise approach. Like for an example, if it's like a robbery in progress at a burger shop, you're not going to want to park right in front of the doors, because then they're going to know the police is there and they might either fire at you or might kill an innocent civilian that's inside of the building. So you want to kind of park outside the view of the burger shop and then walk up to the scene with your backup and then deal with it that way. So that way, you know, it kind of gives like a surprise type of approach. You understand?
Yeah.
Alright, you have any questions so far?
No.
Alright. See, I don't know if you realize, you look over the codes. We have a certain amount of signals, and then we have a couple of 10 codes that we use, but pretty much anything is plain talk. We don't really, like, we do enforce codes, signal 36, signal 63, and things like that, but we also mainly do plain talk too. So if you want to just go ahead and say shots fired instead of signal 36, you can, but pretty much do the whole radio is plain talk. So there's no set way of how to speak over the radio. It's just make sure that you pretty much getting across what you need to get across. Like for background check, some people might say background check, some people might say name check. You know, it's all the same thing. It's mainly just plain talk over the radio.
Sure.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go over to Algonquin. We're gonna do your roleplay scenario. We're gonna go to Algonquin. You can go and respond over there if you want to, or you can just drive code 1 over there. I'm gonna go set up for a small scenario. Pretty much what I want you to do is just pretty much just roleplay it out. Text chat, you know, talk to me, things like that. You know, like for text chat, you know, hands ID or hands paperwork, things like that. I want to see you pretty much roleplay. This is your time to shine, and see how your roleplay skills are.
Are we going to Northern District?
Oh yeah, 10-4. We're gonna go to your district. Radio to Bravo 26. Copy your call.
Good.
There's gonna be a suspicious vehicle at 3100 westbound on Grummer Road. RP stating that the vehicle has been staying at this container warehouse for about 20-30 minutes now. The vehicle's suspicious. Playing loud music inside. Vehicle description is going to be a two-door black vehicle. It's going to be occupied time to one male. No further.
Unfortunately, respond code 2.
Your serious respond code to 1427.
Bravo 26, show me on scene.
Let me see what's on scene. 1427.
Alright, sir, are you there?
Yeah, man, how's it going?
Turn on the radio for me for just a second.
Yeah.
No
Contact
whisper
read.
target found.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, I just got called out here because, you know, you're being a little suspicious, man. You're just sitting back here, playing super loud music. You know, I could tell from all the way back from where I was responding that you were over here, so, just step out the vehicle for me, you know. I'm not gonna be arresting you or anything.
Why you want me to
Just
step
need
out of
to...
the vehicle, man? I'm just waiting for, just waiting for my friend here to get off of work because he works over here at these docks. He's going to move the containers around that stacked up over there. And I'm just waiting for him. He said that he'd be out at 21 hours, but, so I just figured I'd be here a little early.
Okay, okay. Well, it's fine if you want to stay in the vehicle, but do you have, like, a license, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle?
Oh, you gonna run my vehicle and everything? Fine, I guess. Alright, hold on, let me get it
Yeah.
from the glove box.
No
So-
whisper
Well,
target
let you know, I
found.
do have
Private
a,
property.
I do have a weapon in the vehicle too. It's in the, it's in the back. In the,
In
it's
the
like
trunk?
right behind my seat. No, it's right behind my seat in the back there.
Do you mind if I grab that from you and just keep it with me just till, we, you know, our altercation stops, you know?
Wow, I mean, it's not doing anything. It's just sitting back there chilling. I mean, I don't need
I mean,
to.
just in case, you know, just in case you might not like me or something. You might do something that you don't want to do, you know?
Alright, I mean, I guess if it makes you feel comfortable, whatever. I guess, whatever. I'm
Okay.
staying inside my car. I'm not moving.
Okay, okay.
Because this song is on right now, and I'm really liking it, and I really don't want to get out my car.
Okay, that's fine. So, can I just reach down there and grab it, or what's up?
Nah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and check it. It's whatever. Go ahead.
Alright, do you have a license for the firearm as well?
Oh, yeah. I got a license in my glove compartment, too. I got a concealed carry license, so I can conceal it with me all the time. I take that thing everywhere I go, man. You know, this thing's crazy out here in the world.
Okay, how do you pronounce your name?
Huh? Oh, Bronx?
Okay, what's your last name?
Smith.
Okay, Bronx Smith?
Yes.
Okay, well, Bronx Smith, I'm gonna go run your ID, run the serial number on this weapon, and then I'll be back with
Oh,
you,
I
okay?
said you can take my weapon. I didn't say you can run the serial number now. Come on. In that case, I would have just kept my weapon. What are you doing all this for? You treating me like I'm a suspect or something. I'm just sitting here waiting for a friend, man. I'm not even doing anything bad.
I mean, you're
whatsoever.
on private property, you know, so...
Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting for my friend to get off
but-
from work. I think you can go talk to the owner. I think it's fine for me to just be sitting here. I don't. Who called us in anyway? I don't even see who called us in because really, I'm just sitting here relaxing, waiting for my friend to get off of work. He gets off to work at 9 o'clock, 21 hours, and I'm just waiting here. And actually, that's him right over there, just sweeping. He's actually about to finish up.
Yeah, because It is 2,100 hours right now, and it's about to be 2,200 hours, but I don't see him. So,
It's like I said, he's right there
you know,
sweeping.
that's why your story's not coming through, you know?
I mean, he's right there sweeping, so he should be done here in a little bit. I mean, he might work some overtime. I don't know, but I don't know.
Okay.
You know what, man? Just run it. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Just do whatever you pigs need to do.
Okay. I'll be back with you, okay?
All right.
No whisper target found.
Bravo 26, background check.
Bravo 26, good.
Deanna Brock Smith, common spelling, date of birth, January 15th on 1980.
Receive. Brock Smith. Go on to standby.
And if you can, see if he has a registered firearm. The Glock 7, it's a Glock. Serial number reads Charlie Alpha Lima 7396.
10-4. It's gonna be standby. Radio Bravo 26.
Go ahead.
Advise Brock Smith's gonna come back clear. He has a pending lawsuit at this time for he has a pending lawsuit against the city for officer harassment. Other than that, no priors, no warrants, no warrants. Weapon comes back clear. He does have a concealed carry license for it. He's all clear, valid. Let's see.
10-4. Can you also, find out who was the one who called us in, if it was like the business owner?
Be advised, RP stated that he was just driving by and drove back for a second time because he went out to the store and saw this vehicle still sitting here. RP caller wanted to stay anonymous. He's if he needs so I can call him back.
Negative, it's all good.
10-4.
No whisper target found.
Hey, what's going on, officer? Everything's good?
Yeah, everything's good. I'm just gonna hand you everything back, and then I'm gonna put the Glock back in its place where I got it. Okay.
All right. So am I good to go? I mean, my friend should be here any second now. I mean, if I'm not back in 20 minutes and you get a call, I mean that's perfectly acceptable. But I mean, I'm still waiting for him. I mean, I can't just call those balls and be like, hey man, come out now because I'm waiting for him. But so.
Well, if you could just do me a favor, if you can just get off the private property, and you could just park up right up here. I'm sure you can just park up on the road. Just so the business owner or whoever doesn't get mad.
All right, I can do that. I can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, thanks, officer. Thanks for being understanding.
Okay, anytime, man. See you out there. Okay.
All right.
Bravo 26. Show me 10-8.
10 for Bravo 26, 10-8. 14:36. Alright. That's it. I was actually nice roleplay. You typed out everything. You ran the license. You found the information. You didn't I mean you handled it well. There's pretty much any other situation you can handle it. I probably would have let him stay on private property, but you want to park on the side of the road, I mean that's up to you. So other than that was good. Good roleplay, good communication, good radio transmissions, everything was good. So, you have any questions so far about next step in cadet or anything about E.R.O.L.E, anything like that? Anything that happened in training academy? Because this is pretty much the last scenario we have here.
Just like how do you rank up as a cadet?
Well, alright, so once you're a cadet, just like I explained to you before, you can go in game, you can go patrol. Once again, you'll be watched by your district lieutenant and captain, or even the administration itself. After a while, you'll be evaluated, and one of your either your lieutenant or captain or administration will evaluate you within the patrol. If they see that you progress and see that you actually learn within this training academy, then you'll be promoted up to police officer 1, and then at that point, it just goes from there.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations, because you did pass the training academy. Congratulations on that. I mean, just like you said, you did good. Your role play was good. Everything was good. Driving is good. So that's a plus. So congratulations, and you can celebrate.
Okay.
Oh, I was like expecting you like kill the instructor or something.
Bro.